Hello, Hofstra fans, and welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report with Dennis Papadatos, the head coach of Hofstra Wrestling. Good morning, Dennis. How's it going today?
Doing good. Just getting ready for another week.
That's good to hear. Getting ready for another week up here as well. You guys hosted the Hofstra Wrestle-Offs this weekend to kick off the season. It was a successful event all around to get you guys ready for the Sunday's Clarion Open. We're going to touch on Clarion really quick, but let's talk about the Hofstra team. You're bringing back 17 guys from last year. I think 6 or 7 starters from last year, 6 NCAA qualifiers. How do you feel going into the season with the returning core of Hofstra wrestlers?
Obviously, we got some veteran leadership. Some guys are 6 years because of the COVID year, right? And have redshirted before, so got some veteran leaders, which is a dynamic no one's ever coached through. But I guess people have had 6-year athletes before, but probably not a good amount of them, right? So it's always it's kind of a interesting dynamic to go through. So we got good leadership, we got good young guys. With everything that we have coming back, our lineup's still going to be kind of different. So as we're trying to figure out what we're going to do and work through some things and figure out what we need and what's great for the future and what's great for now, what individuals need. So we feel like we're in a good place with the guys that we have, and we're kind of letting the season play out a little bit. I don't want to make any, firm decisions on a lot of things right now. We just kind of want to see what is what and who is who and who's capable of what and where people are physically and mentally, and then kind of get ready to go on the season. So it's we're excited for all the guys we have back. We're excited for the new guys we have, and like I said, we're looking forward to going into Clarion Open. I think November is going to be a lot of figuring things out to see who we are and what we're going to be through December, and especially January, February, March.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of tournaments coming up, a lot of round robin events coming up.
Right.
To a couple of dual meets in November, but it's a good time for guys to figure out who's going to be outside of the Treys and the Zachs,
right.
Guys at those weight classes where maybe there's some starting positions up in the air.
For sure, and also we just don't know. Certain guys are, going different weights, and we want to see what they're like and how they can handle that. And we're trying to get guys down to weights, and we're trying to get some older guys, healthy. And then we may, like we're going to get into, we may redshirt Holden Heller. We're probably going to redshirt Reese Heller. So we want to see how that transpires. So we're going to kind of play it by ear. So that's where a lot of it comes in. It's hard to really tell. We'll find out a lot more after this weekend, for sure.
Looking forward to that for the returning guys. And then you talk about some newcomers. I believe it's 8 newcomers, 7 freshmen, and 1 transfer. Talk about them a little bit. What have you seen from the new guys coming into the season, and how have they been able to fit in with the culture of Hofstra wrestling?
I mean, they're we seek out that culture. We try to get guys in that fit. I'm big on, when I'm recruiting, bringing in guys that fit. So, they fit in right away. I'm sure they'll have some of their freshman growing curves that will help them through academically, socially, and wrestling wise. But obviously, transfer Mike Leandrew was really here since last January. So he's been training with us a lot, and he's looking really good right now. And he's a Long Island kid that fits in, that's happy to be here. So as you can see, he won his wrestle off, and he's going to get a lot of time and could be the starter even all the way up to the 3 EIWAs at 149 pounds. So we're excited about him. Obviously we're excited about the new guys coming in, freshmen, getting after it. I thought they competed well. Guys like Moon and Dylan Acevedo and Mylan and Nick Miller, and then Tyler Simmerman. We're excited about all those guys. Local guys like Shandell. Trying to develop little guys. Along the way. But I think a lot of them have a lot of opportunity to be the guys even this year, and for sure keep us on our trajectory of growth. You know what I mean? So we're definitely excited about them. The most important thing about the new guys is, as of right now, from what I thought, they fit. So since they fit, we'll figure that out. We still gotta like I said, got some things to work through, but they definitely fit. We just got to fine tune a lot of things, and that's normal.
Yeah, I mean that's normal. Seven freshmen and one transfer who, like you said, he's been there since January. There's some growing pains with coming into such an experienced roster, such an
Right.
experienced wrestling room as you guys have. It's tough to fit in, but from what I've seen from everyone practicing, the newcomers, it feels like they just fit right in with the guys.
Right, definitely.
Talk about Clarion a little bit. It's going to be at Clarion University in their Tiffin gym. Season opening event. There's going to be a lot of strong, good teams, a lot of strong wrestlers out there for opponents to come out. What are you looking for to start the season at Clarion?
Looking to see who we are. Obviously Clarion's going to be there, and Pitt's going to be there, and Navy's going to be there, and Kent State's going to be there, and there's more. I got to look at the actual. I'm actually sending our list over today, so I haven't fully looked in, but there's going to be some weights that have 4 top 25 ranked guys in it. So right off the bat, we got to wrestle, right? So I want to see what we need. I'm hoping that I think as of right now, we should have 20 guys wrestling out of our 24. With the 2 guys that are out for the entire year, because roster cap's 26. We have 2 guys that are not competing at all this year, and then out of the 24, I think 20 should be going. I'm pretty sure Greg Gaxiola won't be going. So and we got to see about a couple others, but Holden should be going, and some guys you're going to see this weekend should be competing. 13 as of right now, 13 should be attached, and 7 will be unattached as we figure out what we're going to do for the future. So we're just excited to see who is who and what is what, and where we are, and to show others what we're capable of. But at the end of the day, a lot of focus on ourselves. I don't actually know a lot of the people and teams that are there because I don't care. I'm preparing us, right? And we're going to be the best versions of ourselves. And we believe that the best version of ourselves can go against anybody. So let's just what does it matter who's there? Let's be the best version of ourselves, and then we'll figure it out when we get there. So I'm sending the list over. We're excited to definitely start. I like starting at those open events. Gives you more room to figure things out. We're going to take this whole month of November to really try to figure out our team, our dual meet lineup. I'm hoping by November 27th, when we have Rutgers in Wisconsin, we'll have a better gauge, but there's a chance that we'll only be about 80-90% of it. Then we may have to take it all the way till December is when we'll see. This week we'll show a lot.
That's good. I'm looking forward to it. I know the Hofstra wrestling community is really looking forward to seeing the Pride compete against some of those teams, like you said. The Navies, the Pitts,
right,
the Clarions, all of these high level opponents. But it's Hofstra. We're got to see how Hofstra is going to do against some of the best of the best.
Right.
So it'll be this Sunday, November 7th at the Clarion Open in Clarion, Pennsylvania. Follow everything on how to follow this event and every event this year for Hofstra Wrestling on GoHofstra.com. For head coach Dennis Papadatos, I am Nick Captos, and thank you for joining us for the WB Mason Coaches Report.